She was significantly pressured by the coach to keep this quiet. She was threatened with what would happen if this came out, as far as what would happen to him, what would happen to her. Unfortunately, there was use of physical violence to coerce and suppress her will to either resist him or to report it to someone.
A lawsuit filed in federal court alleges that concerns about Chad Little's actions date back to 2013. The lawsuit claims that during that time, Little engaged in inappropriate text conversations with players, dinners with students, flowers, and offers of alcohol. A complaint also was made about a minor female student living in his home. The lawsuit alleges that despite all of these complaints, the defendants, including the school district, took no disciplinary action, letting the grooming and abuse continue. For the young woman in this case, that alleged grooming took a turn on a bus ride home from a game in 2018.
He sat in a seat next to her on the bus, which is really inappropriate if you ask me to begin with, but then engaged in conversation with her in a quiet manner, told her things like, "We need to keep this quiet," and then began touching her inappropriately. And from there, things spiraled and progressed rapidly.
At the time, the girl was 16. Chad Little was 41. The lawsuit alleges the relationship went on for 2.5 years with sexual relations in Chad Little's school office and home and physical abuse until the girl went off to college. Little is now facing criminal charges and this lawsuit.
The perpetrator is going to have to pay criminally for this and probably for other things that come out through their investigation. But what that doesn't do is it doesn't hold the school district and the administrators accountable for their failures.
And at a school board meeting just this week, parents voiced their concerns, calling for the superintendent to be fired.
I feel like my daughter's not protected from predators in the place where she's supposed to be safe.
I asked Mr. Hahn to step down and put in a resignation as superintendent because he has failed this school, these parents, these children for nearly a decade.